Hi, this is Wendy Bovard. I'm coming to you to talk to you about domestic violence relationships and wanting to see if maybe are you in one, or do you know somebody who's in one? Are you watching one right now as it plays out? Remember, be there for the victim and let them know you're there for them. There's a lot of people who go through domestic violence, they feel that they're isolated and no one else in the world is going through what they're going through right now. Let me tell you, yes, there are. Yes, there is. Yes, they have. And we're all here to help you get out of that relationship, because there's something that is psychologically wrong with the person that you're with. And they can cause years worth of damage. So I have I have a video on The Great Escape. Watch it. Pack your stuff up, pack your kids up, wait till he's gone and leave. Leave, cut off all connections to him and leave. Take your kids with you. Domestic violence occurs when a person consistently aims to control their partner through physical, sexual, or emotional abuse. The United States Department of Justice defines domestic violence as a pattern of abusive behavior in any relationship that is used by one partner to gain or maintain control over another intimate partner. Domestic abuse is also called domestic violence or intimate partner violence, can be defined as a pattern of behavior in a relationship that is used to gain or manipulate power and control over another intimate partner. Abuse is physical, sexual, emotional, economical, psychological, and spiritual action are threats of action that influence another person. That includes any behavior that frightens, intimidates, terrorizes, manipulates, hurt, harasses, blames, injure, or wounds somebody. Domestic violence can happen to anyone of any race, sex, sexual orientation, religion, or gender. It can occur within a range of relationships involving couples who are married, living together, or dating. Domestic violence affects people of all social, economical backgrounds and education: rich, poor, white, black, Hispanic, Latin, African, doesn't matter. Asian, doesn't matter. Does your partner embarrass or make fun of you in front of your friends and family? Put down your accomplishments. Make you feel like you are unable to make decisions. Uses intimidating or threats to gain compliance. Tells you that you are nothing without them. Treats you roughly. Grabs, push, pinches, shoves, or hits you. Can call you several times a night or show up to make sure you are where you said you would be. Uses alcohol or drugs as an excuse for saying hurtful things or abusing you. Blame you for how they feel or act. Pressure you sexually for things you aren't ready for. Makes you feel like there is no way out of the relationship. There's always a way out. Look online for a domestic violence center that will help you. Prevent you from doing things you want, like spending time with your friends and family. Tries to keep you from leaving after a fight or leave you somewhere after a fight to teach you a lesson. Domestic has always been a rated crime, as it mostly happens behind closed doors. Most cases do not see the light. Sometimes you feel scared of how your partner may behave. Constantly making excuses to other people for your partner's behavior. Believe that you can help your partner change if only you change something about yourself. That right there, that statement is a bold-faced lie that you tell yourself because you're in love with somebody who's incapable of loving another human being because they have no empathy. The next set of my videos will be on psychopaths and sociopaths. Try not to do anything that would cause conflict or make your partner angry. Always do what your partner wants you to do instead of what you want. Stay with your partner because you are afraid of what your partner would do if you broke up with them. Do you know that approximately 29% of women and 10% of men fall victim to domestic violence? This is a true statement. In the United States, as many as 24 people a minute become a victim of stalking, physical attacks, or rape. That makes up about 12 million victims per year. So with that being said, I want you to understand that you may feel isolated and alone. You may feel like it's only happening to you. If that man you're with has brothers, it may be happening to those girls too. If you hear screaming and you live in an apartment building somewhere down the aisle, it's happening to them. You're not alone. And I know it's a really dark place that these people take you to because of the abuse, but you have to understand you're not alone. You're never alone. All you got to do is pick up a 1-800 hotline number. You can find it on the internet. I think I'll post it. And you have to realize you're not alone. There's somebody there to help you. And this is only going to go on as long as you let it go on. Physical abuse, pushing, kicking, strangling, and other physical acts of violence. And with all that said, you have to understand it's all up to you. Just like it was up to me. It took me several years, not that long. But I didn't stay in it. I mean, I was in the marriage for 7 years. But you have to understand at some time, you have to pick yourself up off the floor and you have to leave. It's like a fight. It's a consistent fight. It's a fight. It's forceful sex. It's maybe sometimes he'll be nice to you and buy you something and it's back to fighting. And it's a cycle. And that cycle gets shorter, meaning the time. First year was only once. Then the second year it was like 2 or 3 times. Third year, 4 or 5 times. And then it becomes a cycle where it happens all the time. And when it happens all the time, that's when it's time for you to go. So please be smart about it. First time he hits you, he's going to hit you again. Oh, I'm sorry, it'll never happen again. Baloney, it will. Please leave. Save yourself, leave. And that's the end of this video. God bless you, and I'll talk to you again. Bye-bye.